of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jones looking to throw it on the first play.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing Jones. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Now Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
42 yards.
And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Down. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ready?
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 11, 21.
Now Jones off the play fake. And this will be caught at the 30. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go, get set. 11, 11.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Here's Pacheco.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
Touchdown!
Tyquan Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Set.
A first down throw for Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the ball is knocked out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Got it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the ball.
Off the play fake, Young.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Jones.
His throw incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Jones. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
A nice job here getting the tight end involved. He's going to line up on the inside, and then off of play action, he's going to test the secondary by running a corner route. His outside receiver takes all the attention deep, and then he'll just find the open space, and he pulls.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Ready.
Young off the play fake.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Slide through.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Here we go, set. Ready.
First down, Young. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle.
Come on, set.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Drill green.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Steal. Check steal. Blaster. 6. Set.
Young will set to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
On the ball.
2nd and 7.
Steal. Black. Set.
To the air once more. Young going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Adetomiwa Adebawore buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11, 21, 21.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
And one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Pause red. Black shots. Ready?
It's Young on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
On play action, Young. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
6, mega. Black ultra. White. Set.
3rd and long for Young. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
11. 12.
Here's Jones. Off play action. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here we go. 11. 21.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Ready up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready.
Young looks to throw on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Jack rest.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hut.
2nd down, Young. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 3rd down and 7.
Blue, go. Slide 2. Ready.
To throw, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Needle blue. Set.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Set. Hut. Yellow. Set.
Young on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Young's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
10 cycles. Steal, black.
Here is Young. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. It'll be Young again. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On the carry, it's Chestnut. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Julius Chestnut, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually drop.
There he goes, left side. Still on his feet. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Keon White got in there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Green Jack. Ready.
Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just shouting him off there. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They go play action. Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He'll buy some time right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Claws red. Set.
Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Now Young's going to throw for this. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Thornton. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 2nd and 6.
12, 12, 12. Here's out.
Throwing Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. 21, 21, 21. Hi.
Now Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
11, 11.
Back to throw. Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Young. Goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
21. Here we go. 11. 21.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Adetomiwa Adebawore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
White, set.
Young. Being chased out left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
First down, Patriots.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10.
Slide through. Ready?
Young to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth.